Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium here in the northern Qatari city of Al Khor. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And it is a first test for these two countries here at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It's Portugal facing Ghana.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Already pressing their opponents. Kofi Cherry. Schlupp. And taking it away. And teammates to play it to. Well, prior to the last 20 years, Portugal were infrequent visitors to the World Cup. All that has changed. We always expect them to be there, and frankly, we expect them to be involved in the business end of the tournament.
Well, we know they have good players, in fact, very good players. They've also got a coach that knows how to win football matches, and they can challenge anybody when they play at their best. They're certainly a team to watch in this tournament.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
And Portugal get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now can they come up with a quick response? Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Ronaldo. They've regained possession. Ronaldo threading it through. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And a good-looking pass. Bruno Fernandes. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And players waiting in the centre. Nicely timed tackle. Well, attacking possibilities. Bruno Fernandes. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Baba. Unable to keep the ball that time. Oh, he's given us away. he finish? Still a chance. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Andre Ayew. But a shocking pass, really. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position? Surely the equaliser. Vigorous defending. And a time for calm on the ball. Bernardo Silva. And giving the ball away. And the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. In the right place to cut out the pass. Ronaldo. Partey. And it's with Andre Ayew. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. All fairly run-of-the-mill in terms of what the keeper had to do. Joao Felix. And in the perfect position to read it. Andre Ayew. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. He could pick out a teammate. Not really the ideal clearance. And a time for cool heads. And that is going to be a free kick. Just cutting off the supply. Baba. Promising looking ball. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, far from the ideal pass. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
He goes short. And nicely struck. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Clean challenge. Giving it a try. Couldn't quite hang on. Ronaldo. It has to be, surely. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Ronaldo. And a crucial intervention inside the box. Can they hit on the break? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Silva. Daniel Kofi-Cheré. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. And in with a real chance. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Fed forwards. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Corner awarded. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. And a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Well, you can't really hit them any better than that, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. And over it comes. Well, the danger is still there. Really sound defending. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Andre Ayew. Abdul Rahman Baba. It needs an accurate cross. Cristiano Ronaldo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kofi Cherry. Idrissou Baba. Not the pass he had in mind. Now options are plenty. Ronaldo. Can they square the game? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Well, sensible refereeing, you might say. Now he goes back and hands out the yellow card, Stuart.
Yeah, that's very good. He let the play continue and then came back for the earlier challenge.
And over comes the corner. And a decent save, full credit. Behind for another corner, can they cash in? It comes to nothing in the end. Into the middle from Bernardo Silva. A really vital interception. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, quite frankly, it's been a struggle for Cristiano Ronaldo, not having anything like the impact we would expect from a player of his calibre, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's usually so clever around the edge of the box, but today he just hasn't shown that. As the touchman...
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And slipped through beautifully. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, an opportunity from the corner for Portugal to get right back into this match. Delivering it. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he... Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Well, they can't dwell on not getting the rub of the green. Perhaps they can create another chance now. And a free kick awarded by the referee. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Chance to play it in. Ronaldo. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And he takes on the shot. Body in the way. And a bit more in the way of precision was required. Andre Ayew. Really good challenge. Neves. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can they slot it home? Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Kofi Cherry. And he read it well. Ronaldo feeds it. Now, will they do it from here? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. This looks promising. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Kofi Cherry. And it's with Andre Ayew. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bruno Fernandes. Is always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Really vital interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Promising attack, this. Excellent vision. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So the corner played into the box. Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. This could square the game. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Thomas Partey. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And he was in the right place to intercept. And in the perfect position to read it. Joao Felix. Felix. A bit wasteful from Portugal. Amarte. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Aidu. Could be. Still a chance. Able to clear the danger, at least for now.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Fernandes. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, possession ceded. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Daniel Kofi-Cheré. And he takes it away. Sulemana. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Kofi-Cheré. Chances on. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And it's a quality pass. Ronaldo! Nicely saved. And over it comes. Giving it a try. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Daniel Kofi-Cheré. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Andre Ayew. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. It might be. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, but should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. He just needs to keep a cool head. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Not problematic for the keeper. Able to get a body in the way. Mohamed Kudus. A chance maybe from the wide position. Could reduce the deficit. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Cristiano Ronaldo. Poor pass. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And a decent save. Full credit. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. He's driven in the corner. Superb block. Amarte. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Must be! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Played over. It could be up for grabs. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Kamaldeen Sulemana. And sadly, quite a bit off target in the end. Oh, terrific pass. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And in the 1v1, Fernandes makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And the final whistle here. A real sense of feel-good in the Portuguese camp on the back of this victory, Stuart.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
I think it's accurate to say, Stuart, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today, and of course he scored 2 really good goals.
Hello, a very good evening to you. This is the scene here at the Lusail Stadium, just to the north of the Doha city centre. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's second time around in the group stage for these two teams. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, thanks, Derek. This won't be easy, but a win here and they will be through to the knockout stages. If they perform at their best, I think they will get the 3 points that they need.
So here is the lineup. Fernando Muslera is the goalkeeper. Rodrigo Bentancur plays alongside Lucas Torreira in the middle of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. He's in here. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. And he's won the ball. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio stands between the posts. Joao Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. The corner kicks keep on coming. So the corner played into the box. Defensive excellence there. Coates. Jota. On to Ronaldo. This looks threatening. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Well, attacking possibilities. And an astute piece of defending. Careless in possession. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can he find the angle? Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, perfectly understandable, Stuart, that Luis Suarez might strike fear in the opposing defenders.
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
And blocked for now. An effective challenge. Silva. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Bentancur. It might be on for them. And crossed in the direction of the back post. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Ronaldo. Can he put them ahead? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish. So back underway, having conceded. Let's find out if Portugal can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Georgian de Arrascaeta. Oh, managing to beat him. To be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. Well, the goal was at his mercy.
Well, it certainly was. He has to score there.
Martin Cáceres. Torreira. Plenty of support here. Really good block. Luis Suarez at the ready. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Who can they pick out? Not really the ideal clearance. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Ronaldo. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, a nice looking pass. And Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
When we see it again, just look at this pass from Bernardo Silva. And Ronaldo finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
Well, the possession tells you everything. Nothing really to split between the two sides. It's been an enthralling encounter up to now, with both teams playing some really good, expansive football. You just wonder if the coach would be looking at that and how they can tighten up at the back, as it's been chance after chance right now.
And perhaps another chance in the making for them here. They couldn't maintain possession. Space on the flank. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ruben Neves. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Bruno Fernandes, making sure it didn't get past him. He'll have a go here. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Torreira. Luis Suarez. And he's won the ball. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. He has teammates around him. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Really important tackle. Jota. Firing it towards goal. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Bernardo Silva. And showing fine vision. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
And given away. Bruno Fernandes. Can they nudge in front? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, good save. Played over. High-class defending right on the goal line. Really vital interception. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely he's going to be marked a lot tighter in the second 45 minutes. Otherwise, he'll completely dominate the game.
Now, who can he play it to? Chance to finish. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Ronaldo. And intercepted it. Torreira. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Oh, showing excellent vision. Jota. And the keeper's delighted to see that sail well over the bar. Goal kick. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Diogo Jota. Great opportunity. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3. Valverde. Suarez. Might really be able to trouble them here. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 20 minutes to go in this one. Potential danger here. Right into the box. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Otavio. In position. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. And a tidy ball. Darwin Núñez. Opportunity it is. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Ronaldo. The ball with Sebastian Coates. Chance to do damage. And a throw-in forthcoming. Torreira. Just the challenge that was required. Ronaldo threading it through. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Valverde. Suarez. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. Well, the decision they have made is to make a triple substitution. And there's the delivery. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Very quick thinking there. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Torreira. Has a go. And giving the ball away. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it fizzled out. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Can he play it in? And crossing towards the far post. Still not clear. Well, there is a fine goalkeeper in action.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's great goalkeeping at a very important time.
And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And he takes it on! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.